Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Ohakade, I'm a composer, and today we're going to be doing a full album reaction of Flower Garden by Kim Jaejoong. We are doing this reaction because my patron Flower purchased a casual album reaction from my shop. If you would also like to become a patron or purchase a reaction from the shop, the links are in the description. I have a little bit of context on this album, which is that Jaejoong released it to celebrate 20 years since his debut, and it features Byul from MAMAMOO and MIYAVI, a Japanese rock star. It is also Jaejoong's fourth full-length album, and it came out on June 26th this year. It's basically brand new, and I'm excited to get into it. Let's not delay any further. The first song is Good News. Lots of energy so far. This is pretty good. Very groovy. The production sounds so full. That bridge is pretty cool. Oh, I liked that ad-lib there. I like the brassy instruments. I love how the instrumentation doubles up in the second part of the chorus. His voice sounds so good. Atmospherically, this song isn't really my thing, but I really do admire the composition and the performances on it. This part is really good though. Very solid, and his voice sounded amazing on it. Some really good vocal parts there. This song is Glorious Day. This is such a different vibe. I'm not super crazy about this group vocal. I complained about a similar thing in the Lucy track I reacted to recently. It's a bit generic sounding. He's very playful with the background vocals, and I really like that. The parts that are more focused on his voice alone are really lovely. Yeah, his vocals on this track are gorgeous. Just the song itself, I don't really like. It's a bit simple for him, you know? Beautiful counterpoint with the background vocals again. That is probably a thing that will be present throughout the album, is interesting background vocals. Preferred the first song much more. Let's see. This is Dream Party. This is a cute little intro. So nice. The stacking of those vocals. This song is so cute. I think it might be my favorite so far. I love the stacking of the background vocals and the little atmosphere, and it's all so beautifully executed. I like that little da 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 da. It's like little stairs going down. Very surprised this wasn't released as a single. I don't think it was, but correct me if I'm wrong. And that subtle string arrangement in the background really adds a nice touch. The vocal arrangement is blowing me away. I'm getting a little emotional. That song was next level. I'm saving that one to my playlist for sure. This is the one with Byul. This is The Light.
I'm living in the light. Oh, I'm controlling the light. 비춰줄게 난 끝을 세상 그것만에 I'm controlling my life. I'm standing in the light.
Not sure about this one either.
어딘가 멈춰 주위를 둘러봤을 때 내 손에 내 맘이 쓰라려 아파오길래 이 모든 건 앞으로 날 위한 양분 1분 1초 그 어디든 내 마음 한가득 어릴 적 비춰본 내 모습 그대로 괜찮아 그림자가 멀어질 때도 I don't want to go to sky 그저 제자리에 그래 난 머물고 싶어.
Again, it's very basic, very poppy. Reminds me a little bit of a group called The Script. And then there's a sort of a drop in the chorus with a synth hook. So it's a combination of a lot of very tropey ideas. But it's well produced. I am missing some of those cool background ideas in this one too. Her part sounded cool, but both vocalists seem to be very low in their range in this song. That's some nice intimate delivery.
With you.
The combination of their voices in the harmonies is quite nice. Not the best song, I'm afraid. We're kind of going up and down in terms of my own personal taste in this album, so we'll see how this one does. This is called To The Boy. Nice guitar melody there. This one is very prog rock, I like it. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, the songs that I'm enjoying in this album are the ones where his voice is taking center stage, and that chorus was just really lovely. Like, the level of songwriting and instrumentation and everything between this song and the previous one is night and day to me. I like the electronic touches too. And the chord progression is really gorgeous too. Love that bass. Hints of that group vocal here, but I don't mind it since it's not so apparent. It's just a little touch of it. I can see this song being one that the fans will be demanding in his set lists moving forward. Okay. This is Summer J, right? Just want to make sure I got that right. Yeah. Oh, sorry, this is Tru Love Lies. Sorry about that. So this one, it's really cool to hear that he really does have that amazing range that I know him for from his early days. This song though, the production is a little weird. I need more of those guitars to come through because they're sounding a little bit like background noise. And the drum production is a little thin, and it's kind of using that, I think it's the 6-4-1-5 chord progression, very commonly used. But vocally, he's killing it. I would just love to hear him sing lines like this on a slightly better song. The bridge is the best part. Loves his performance of that. Not the best song on the album, if you ask me. It was also a bit repetitive. So next one is Summer J. Like those guitar riffs. I was a little unsure about this song at the beginning, but it's very quickly growing on me. I could really do without the whistling. That's just another one of those tried and true pop things that I've heard so many times that I'm kind of sick of it. But apart from that, honestly, this song is pretty good. And I like his vocal performance on it. I like the attitude of it. Definitely some nice vocal melodies in this. This song is weird, but I like it. What a good bridge. Ooh, bit of halftime. I love that auto-tune part. Just so unnecessary, but it works. Ooh, I like that little sound effect at the end there too. That was one of the better ones. I really liked it. This is Devotion. Kind of spacey atmosphere here. This song goes so many different places. It's a good thing. What I find about this song is that I actually think his vocals are too prominent because there's so much vast, powerful instrumentation there. And if you just put his vocals back a little bit and let the guitars and drums come through a little bit more, it would sound really huge. But because he's right in your face, you're missing out on a lot of the good instrumental details. But the song itself is really good. Really good vocal melodies, and his performance on it is outstanding. He is like totally delivering on the vocals on this album. He's killing it with the ad-libs too. So good. Okay, this one is Dopamine with MIYAVI. Very MIYAVI-esque so far. I am somewhat familiar with MIYAVI already, by the way. This is the collab I didn't know I needed, but I'm glad that I got. This is so second generation. I'm getting flashbacks to 2010, 11. I'm not sure about this song yet, to be honest. It's kind of all over the place, and there's parts of it that I like. I'm just trying to piece it together a bit. I like this part quite a bit. This is what I was anticipating. Ooh. This part is sick. This part back out of nowhere. Pretty good, pretty good. I think it'll grow on me more over time. There's some really great parts in that song, actually. This is Dumped. I really like this intro. Where are we going with this? The harmonica? That rhythm is, it's so like staggered along. It's like very choppy, but I love it. It's like slightly off. Gives a very, very groovy feeling.
제발 전화하지 마. 밤마다 전화하지 마. 전화하지 마. 다시는 전화 안 받아요. 이제 그만 날 채워줘요. 전화하지 마. 다시는 전화하지 마. 숨 막혀 돈 받고 번호 팔지 마. 내가 어디 있는지를 물어봐. 나 어디 있는지 다 알잖아. 내 몸 어딘가에 내 차 밑에 GPS 주민등록번호 여권번호 너는 왜 어찌 알고 있는
I like his rapping. He's a really good rapper.
이참에 탐정 삼실 차려봐. 찾아오지 마. 이사를 해도 찾아와요.
The instrumental and atmosphere of this song is next level.
밤마다 찾아오지 마.
So crazy but awesome.
찾아오지 마. 다시는 찾아오지 마요.
The one thing I think it's missing a little bit is a stronger chorus, but his performance of the vocals makes up for it, if that makes sense. There's so much emotion in his voice right now. Definitely the most creative song on the album so far. His voice on this one is really, really good. Like, really good.
야, 우리 이 노래 써도 되는 거냐? 잠깐만 다시 갈게요.
Definitely one of my favorites. Next is Concrete Heart. The atmosphere living up to its title so far, for sure.
I was wrong. 날 믿고 옮긴 사람들 속에서 섞여 살아온 나. 다 아냐 내가 아냐.
Love this instrumental.
웃으면 나를 속이고 있겠지만 I just gotta get out of here. I'm crying 나는 괜찮아. It's okay not to be okay. 잠시 날 내버려둬. Okay.
It's such a beautiful dance between the electronic sounds in his voice.
But the truth is I'm only human. Sometimes you gotta take the fall. If I had a concrete heart, 내 꿈대로 살고파. But the truth is I'm only human. 진정한 나를 찾을게. When bleed and I bleed, I feel I'm alive. 많이 아프겠지만 살아남아.
I think the production on this one could be a little better actually. His voice is very dry. It needs a bit more reverb or something to help it blend in with the very reverby background.
If I had a concrete heart, 내 세상에 살고파. But the truth is I'm only human. Sometimes you gotta take the fall. If I had a concrete heart, 내 꿈대로
But I like the song.
But the truth is I'm only human. 진정한 나를 찾을게.
Like, the instruments used and the sound design in the production are all totally on point, but it's like a different producer worked on the instrumental and another producer worked on his voice, and they were kind of spliced together. They're not quite infused well.
But the truth is
The mixing on this one, it's not good. It's not good. It's actually quite poorly produced, I'm not gonna lie. Shame, because the song is so good and his vocal performance is really good. Interesting, very interesting. This song is Rain Shower. This is the second last song.
California rain, 가슴이 뛰어. 우산이 필요할 거야 날 불러봐. 멀리 있지 않을게 날 불러봐. 언제나 이 자리에서 기다리고 기다린 너. 난 노리고 약하지만 너만 놀리. 눈 감고 너만 바라봐 only. 맘을 담이 무너져도 return. 기다리는 날.
You know what? I like this one. It's kind of, you know, stereotypical kind of cheesy power ballad style, but I can't hate it. It's quite beautifully written. I like the drum production there. And I like his mixed voice and falsetto in the song too. There's a really cool effect on the background vocals. I don't know how they achieved it. I think he's just singing very low in the background vocals. This song is really pretty. I'm quite enjoying it. I would like for us to take the chorus a little larger right here, you know? The opportunity was there. I like his voice though. Gorgeous string arrangement. Very strong track. And the last song now is I Am You. And I believe this was also a single of some sort. This song is not really my thing. The overall atmosphere and the instrumentation, it's giving like corporate financial investment stock video. You know, it's very, very safe and approachable. I don't think this is a strong end to the album. I guess I can see why it was released as a single, because it has some level of broad appeal. But it's hard to even enjoy his voice when I find the song to be quite cold, actually. But for what it is, it's well produced. And you know what? In these more generic songs, the bridges are always the best part because he breaks away for a brief moment of creativity there. Okay, well, at least we got a key change. That bumps it up by a couple of notches. Yeah, that song, not the strongest end to the album, unfortunately, could in fact be the weakest song to me, although it was pretty well produced and his vocal performance was good as always. So my experience of this album as a whole, as you can tell, is a little mixed. It's such an odd coming together of varying degrees of quality and style. So my favorite song on the album is Dream Party. That was so beautifully produced, so melodic, a very well written song. It was intricate, some beautiful vocal melodies, vocal harmonies, and stacking. His performance was emotional. It's a hit. I have no idea why it wasn't a single. My other favorites were To the Boy, Summer J, Devotion, Don't, and I also quite liked Rain Shower. So it's funny, it's like I'm always skipping a few songs. Like my feelings go up and down constantly throughout the album. And they go up and down, not a little bit, but a lot. Like the stuff I really like, but the stuff I don't like, I really don't like it. The stuff that I like it because I can tell that there's been a lot of time and thought into how do we make this a really special song and sound original. Like we are presenting something from a very unique artistic perspective and standpoint. Like I don't feel like I could have gotten a song like Dream Party or Don't from another artist, but songs like Glorious Day, The Light, and especially I Am You, it's very cookie cutter stuff. It just confuses me a bit because I want to know how this track selection was made. Because in many ways, there's a huge variety of sounds on this album, but with a focus on rock, and I know that Jaejoong loves rock music, but one criticism I would actually have for the more rock-oriented tracks is that I think he needs to work with a rock producer for his rock music, or a metal producer, even better, because the rock instrumentals on his songs, they're missing that bite that rock music needs. I get the feeling because he sort of worked with a pop producer for this album, for the rock tracks, that they're pushing his vocals so far forward that the rock instrumental is feeling like background noise, because distorted guitars, they need to be a little louder in the mix so you can identify what exactly you're hearing. Because if a distorted guitar is low in the mix, it's just creates a sort of fizz that to me is not that appealing. And to many other listeners, I would assume it's also not that appealing. So I would love to hear an album from him produced by more rock-oriented producers where the guitars and the drums are very much, and the bass, of course, are very much to the forefront, as well as creating sufficient space for his voice. Because his voice is so powerful and his tone is so cutting that it doesn't need a whole lot of volume in the mix. It's going to cut through anyway, especially with some equalizer and reverb, etc. And the main offender for poor vocal production was Concrete Heart. That is a really great song. Gone not to waste. I'm trying to watch my words, but it's gone awry a little bit due to poor vocal production. The vocal production in that song was sort of half-baked because, okay, there's the instrumental and there's his voice, but there's been no care really to really making the combination of his voice with that instrumental in Concrete Heart seamless and unnoticeable. But it's very noticeable, especially in the final chorus. I found it to be pretty bad. So in terms of the styles of songwriting, again, like he sort of weaves back and forth between very poppy, tried and true generic stuff and way more creative stuff that I find to be very intriguing and unique and thought out. And I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's because he wrote some and not others. I mean, I have to put it down to a writer's thing. I've heard his compositions before and they are more along the lines of like really beautiful, heartfelt, catchy, well-written stuff rather than some like cookie cutter stuff that you grabbed from the stock website. I hate to be so harsh, but that's kind of genuinely how I feel about songs like Glorious Day and I Am You. So Good News was also a pretty good song, and I think that song will grow on me more. I'm just kind of looking at the track list here, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling and a lot of these thoughts aren't really coherent. That's kind of the difficulty of these casual album reactions, I guess, which is that I can't really expand on my thoughts a whole lot as I listen to the album. I'm trying to kind of remember every track and how it went, but yeah, I think that pretty much sums up my thoughts on this album. I don't think this was a bad album, but I think it had more potential. My main issue with it really was the production. Very spotty production, amazing in some songs, like Dream Party again, flawless production. I just don't understand that. How you can really have really flawless production on some songs and then have it dip a lot on others. So yeah, Dream Party, To The Boy, Summer J, and Don't. They're on the playlist. I'm a fan, and I'm so happy to hear that his vocals are in such good shape still. That performance that he did with Junsu of the Sixth Magnitude Star, that performance had me a little worried, but I'm so glad to hear this album and hear the shape that his voice is in. I really can't stress it enough how much I enjoy his voice and how much I enjoy hearing him sing. The absolute skill on display is crazy. And perhaps I should emphasize that a bit more. It's just that because I'm coming at this from a composer's perspective, I really do get hung up on the songwriting, the composition, the instrumental, the production, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that about concludes my analysis of Flower Garden by j-jun. Thank you again to my patron Flower for this casual album reaction request. Again, if you'd like your own request, I offer reactions on Patreon or through my shop. The links are in the description. Let me know what you think of this album, your favorite tracks. Let me know what you thought of my analysis. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks so much and take care.